makes me very happy that you've all come out to help us celebrate the 25th anniversary of Harry P. Garland. Got a little pride for Harry P. Garland II Auditorium. 25 years, still in really good shape. Our kids have taken really good care of it, and we put on some extraordinary shows here. This one's going to be up there. So, two brief announcements before we start. One, at intermission, we are selling candy and, is there drinks? Water and flowers. And all of that, the proceeds from that go back into the show, the following the show. The other thing is we are running about 35 wireless mics or so. I'm looking at Warren, he's like, yeah, 23. Yeah, 23 wireless mics. And there is the same kind of technology as your cell phone. So imagine there's 500 cell phone signals bipping around in this cement box. It can interfere. I'm going to ask you, if you can, with me, as Shakespeare would do, turn it off on cell phone. And if you don't want to turn it off, you can do airplane mode, would help reduce the thing. It's amazing how much interference we do get on our wireless just from all the cell signals. It sells and it's hot, it's all Bluetooth. So please help us out and turn off your phone. And please don't videotape or use any flash photography, mostly because it breaks copyrights. And it's irritating to have that guy. Oh, there's my kid. Did you put your screen in? So, we're very proud of this show. I know you will love it. Here's Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy, huh? But here, in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune, without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 shows a constant devotion to God. You may ask, where did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know, but it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do.
perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Ralph, the shoemaker's daughter.
Ralph! But she can hardly see. She's mostly blind.
Tell the truth, Avram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks? It's a perfect match!
And Renachum, the beggar. Here, Renachum. It's one kopeck. What can I say? I had a hard week.
So, if you had a hard week, why should I suffer?
And most important of all, our beloved rabbi.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
Blessing for the Tsar? Why, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
Then there are the others in our village. They make a much bigger circle. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, His Honor many, many others. We don't bother them. And so far, they don't bother us. And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Well, there was the time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule, but that's all settled now, and we live in simple peace and harmony.
I believe it was horse, Nephew.
There's no need for you.
No, no.
Well, there's no need.
works hard. This horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your papa to me. I know him longer than you. He can drive a person crazy. You should only live and be well. Prince, bring me some more potatoes.
Yes, Mama.
Oh, Hava, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a poor girl have to read? Will I better get her a better husband? Here.
Mama, Yanta's coming. She's down the road.
Maybe they finally found a good match for you, Zeidel. From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish up in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds, the last one was so old and he was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Shut up! Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to tempt the evil eye? Inside! I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the week news. Once in a lifetime news. And where are your daughters outside now? Ah, good. Such diamonds, such jewels, you'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone. Nobody to talk to. Nothing to say to anyone. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him brings me no pleasure because you know as well as I. He was not much of a person. Never made a living, everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Zeidel in the house?
Yes, but she's busy. You can come back later.
Well, there's something I'd like to tell her.
Later?
Oh, Model! I thought I heard you.
Don't finish what you were doing.
I said later.
Right?
What does the poor little killer Malta want with Zeidel? They've been friends since they were babies together. They talk, they play. They play. What do they play? Who knows? They're just children. From such children come other children. Mortal.
He's nothing. Yenta, you said
Children. They're your blessing in your old age. But my Aaron couldn't give me children. Believe me, he was good as gold, never raised his voice to me, but otherwise, he was not much of a man. What good is it he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Some women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must prepare my poor Sabbath. So goodbye, woman. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Oh, I'm losing my head. One night we'll fall off all together, and horse will kick into the mud, and goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eyes on Zeidel.
My Zeidel?
No, the Tsar Zeidel. Of course you're Zeidel.
Such a match for my Zeidel. But Debbie wants a learned man. He doesn't like Laser.
Listen to me, Golda. Send Debbie to him. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man, a wealthy man. True, true. So, you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it brings me satisfaction, make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome.
What did she say, Mom?
When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the barn.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Not unless it's Model the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Zeidel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
After her, what's me?
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
I bring someone wonderful.
Someone interesting
Well off.
and important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, always not there. You bring the
For Papa, make him a scholar. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark night of love, find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in match, Papa? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Why not? We only have one rabbi. He only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Of course, right.
Hot, oh hot, have I got a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice and a good cat. True? True. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Papa, I found him. Will you be lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good cat, right? Right. You heard he has a temper, he'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince when I do the best I can? With no dowry, no money, no family background, be glad you got a
matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time.
To this minute, I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I learned playing with matches a girl can get there. So bring me no ring, throw me no bloom, buy me no fight, catch me no cat, unless he's a matchless man.
Today, I had a horse. Dear God, do you really have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, your friend Tevye. Bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. What have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, oh, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye today?
Oh, you're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. Or, in other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You know, you make many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So it would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune. If I were a rich man. All day long I'd bitty, bitty blue. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty, bitty rich, idle man, I'd build a big tall house with the rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fighting roof with a real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer going down and one more going nowhere just for show. I'd course.
Tebby didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Redmond.
Debbie, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Bryanka, all the Jews who are evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land. Maybe a plague.
Did the Tsar have his own personal plague?
Amen. Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
Did the authorities start to change in places they can't reach?
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? I mean, you sit around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You'll all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
The university? Is that where they taught you how to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head for the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's going on in the world.
You know, he's right.
You know, he's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Sabbath, Tevye.
Tebby, the rabbi's order. My cheese!
Yes. So you are from Kiev, Fred?
Perchik.
Perchik. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange new land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
Moses said that too.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese!
Yes, yes. Here. Have a piece.
I have no money. And I am no beggar.
Oh, take it. It's a blessing for me to give.
Well, for your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. One day their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense!
And until your golden day comes, Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical!
I would be willing to teach them. Open their mind to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
Perchik, I am a very poor man. Food for lessons? Good, good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, of course, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't say that exactly, but somewhere in there it has something about chicken. Good Sabbath, good Sabbath.
Good time.
Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. And 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 this... particularly, this is not mine. This is model Canzoil.
So you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Yolda, this is Spurchik from Kiev. You will be staying with us for the Sabbath. He is a teacher. Do you want to take lessons from him? Huh?
I am really a very good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi, who must praise himself, has a congregation of one.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The which she gets from me. As the good book says,
The good book can wait, get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Mottel, are you also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Title, 2 more. Sprinza, Bjelke, get washed. How about, get the bench.
Well, help me.
You can wash outside at the well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be different?
Tevye, I have to tell you. Tevye, Lisa Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know. Only he says it's important.
What can be so important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, we can forget it.
Don't be honest, Tevye. Man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Oh, what is there to talk about? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him. Hush.
Moldl Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, and then it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Seidel. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine, so in a few weeks I'll have saved up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But Moldl, a few weeks may be too late.
But what else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just ask him.
Seidel, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Moldl!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Moldl, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. Will you talk to him?
All
Will
right.
you talk to him?
I'll talk to him.
It's getting late. Where is everybody? Late.
Reb Tevye.
Not now. Come, children, we're going to light the candle.
Reb Tevye.
Not now. Go to the sun is almost done.
Reb Tevye.
Yes, Boswell, what is it? Yes.
Good Sabbath.
Yes, good Sabbath.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'ad lekneh shel Shabbat.
Blazer Wolf, could you please bring me a bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses?
Your best brandy, Red Blazer.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
Maybe a party? Maybe even a wedding?
Oh, a wedding. Wonderful. I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For a little fee, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding is no wedding without you and your fees.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Fedka.
Vodka, schnapps,
Yeah, vodka.
right away.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer. Ah, Tevye. Sit down. Let's have a drink. I won't insult you by saying no. So how goes it with you, Tevye? Ah, how should it go? You're right. And you? The same. I'm sorry to hear that. How's your brother-in-law, America? I believe he's doing very well. He wrote you? Not recently. Then how do you know? Well, if he was doing poorly, he would write. So, Tevye, I'm sure you know I wanted to speak with you. I do, Red Blazer, but there is no use talking about it. Why not? Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her? Well, you got a few more without her. I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2. 2? What would I do with 2? The same as you do with 1. Tevye, this is very important to me. Why is it so important to you? Frankly, because I'm lonesome. Lonesome? What are you talking about? You don't know? Of course I know. We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me. A milk cow! So I won't be lonesome! What's so funny? I'm talking about your daughter, Tevye. Your daughter, Zeitel. My daughter, Zeitel? Of course your daughter, Zeitel. She comes into my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off myself. Got my own house, a servant, a good store. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try and impress each other? Let's shake hands on it and call it marriage. You won't need a dowry for her. You might find a little something in your own purse, too. Shame on you! Shame! My daughter Zeitel is not the sort that I would sell for money. Okay, as you say, we won't talk money. The point is, Tevye, I like her. Let's shake hands on it, and I'll be good to her. What do you think? What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him if you talk about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not every man has to be a scholar. If you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher for a husband, my daughter will surely never know hunger. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. She's much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as just a butcher, but I may have misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match. Do you agree? I agree. Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. Let's drink on it. Why not? To you. No, my friend. To you. To the both of us. To our agreement. To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life,
be my papa.
Me, your papa. You know, I always wanted a son. I know. But maybe one a little younger than myself.
Good evening. Good evening, Constable. What's the celebration?
Tevye's marrying off his oldest daughter.
May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, there's a piece of news I think I should share with you. As a friend.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm telling you this because you're a decent, honest person, even though you're a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? In your news?
Sometime soon, this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious. Just some mischief so if an inspector comes through, this is that we have done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be this trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you and you can go tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a good man, and if I may say so, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's why I like you, Tevye. Always joking. Congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Did you really have to give me news like that on tonight of all nights? I know we are chosen people, but just once can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for finding a husband for my type. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Jacob, and then we will discuss it together. All right? Now, Laban had 2 daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Now, Jacob loved the younger, Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed, but only if Jacob would work for him for 7 years. Now, after 7 years, you know what happened? Laban tricked him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. In order to marry Rachel, Jacob had to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. How long can he sleep? He staggered home last night night and fell into the bed like a dead man. Couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. And call me when Papa gets up. That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't think the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, would the rabbi's son.
My sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know of him? Besides that he is the rabbi's son. Would you be interested in him were he the tinsmith's son, or say the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He doesn't have any strange ideas of turning the world upside down.
Oh, well, of course any new idea would be strange to you.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully towards a girl, but of course, that's true traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Oh, our traditions! Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls mustn't touch. They mustn't even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. You know, in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without permission of a matchmaker. They hold hands together. They even dance. New dances, like this. I learned this in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There. We've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. Have a good day.
Good day.
Bien, okay. What was your name again?
Huddle.
Hoddle, yes. Where is Zeitel, your sister?
She's in the barn.
Call her out. Perchik, how did the lesson go today?
I think we made a good, beginning.
Good.
He's finally up. What happened last night besides you drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have any news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. You know, there is another saying.
You can die from such a man.
Zeitel, my lamb, my child, come here, come here. You are to be congratulated. You are to be married!
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser Wolf has asked for your hand.
I knew it! The butcher? My heart told me this was our lucky day. Dear God, I thank thee.
What do you say, Zeitel?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. Oh, may you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Mwah! Not like Uma Sarah, that first wife of his. She was a better woman. May she rest in peace. Not like mine, Zeitel. And now I must go thank Yenta, my Zeitel, a bride. Mazel tov, Zeitel.
Oh, what? You call that a mazel tov? And Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate my daughter?
Mazel tov. Zeitel. For getting a rich man.
Oh, rich, always. Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Then may God smite me with it! And may I never recover! Zeitel knows I mean only her welfare. Am I right?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Zaito, my child, why so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa, Papa!
What? What is it? Tell me.
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll take ditches, I'll haul rocks, only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I will be unhappy with him. All my life will be unhappy. I'll take ditches, I'll haul rocks.
But we made an agreement. And with us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is an agreement more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts of life, or that we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Reptilia, may I speak to you?
Later, mortal, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, mortal. I have problems.
That's what I'd like to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Yes, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, mortal.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right, you have a tongue. Talk.
Reptilia, I hear you're arranging a match for Zaito.
He has ears also.
I have a match for Zaito.
A match? What kind of a match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect.
Like a glove. This match was made exactly to measure.
Oh, perfect fit, made to measure. Mortal, stop talking like a tailor and tell me who is it?
Please don't shout at me.
Sure. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
It's him. Himself. You're either completely out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the guest, the matchmaker all rolled into one? I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony yourself. You must be crazy.
Please, don't shout at me, Reptilia, for being my own matchmaker. I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
The times are changing, Reptilia. The thing is, your daughter Zaito and I gave each other our pledge over a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
You gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America! And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages should be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out a prop. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Don't I still have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anybody have to ask your father anymore?
Well, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reptilia, but I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine first.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That may be true, Reptilia, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of a match is that with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest hard worker. But on the other hand, he has nothing, absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for you. They can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. You gave each other a pledge, unthinkable.
Oh, Tevye, you will not be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged that trust. Mother and children. Gold. What shall I tell Gold? What am I going to do about Gold? Help!
Oh, Bogle, you were wonderful.
Oh, it was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, but like he did so long ago in Jericho, God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you Help! Help!
What?
Help! Help!
Tevye, wake up! Tevye, what are you howling like? Tevye, wake up!
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Where is who? What are you talking about?
Ruma Sarah, Razor Wolf's first wife. She was just standing here a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tevye? Puma Sarah has been dead for years!
You must have been dreaming.
Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everyone we knew was there. Musicians too. And in the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother Zaita. May she rest in peace. For a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. She said to me,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see a daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes in.
Model?
A worthy boy is he
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
from pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after mine, dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor model comes in.
Taylor? She must have heard wrong. She meant the butcher.
you must have heard of Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
I mean a tailor, my great-grandchild. Uncle, who you named for me? Uncle Spread was meant to be. For such a match I pray. In heaven it was made. A fine upstanding boy, a comfort and a joy. The tailor model comes in.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced it, Grandma, to our neighbors. We made a bargain, Grandma, with the butcher Laser Wolf.
No, so you announced it, that's your headache. And as Laser Wolf, I say to you, that's your headache too. Dancing on your house, muzzle top, muzzle top. I'm not such a spouse, muzzle top, muzzle top. That's such a son-in-law, like no one
be any better. Amen.
Amen.
A blessing on my head, mazel tov, mazel tov. Like grandma Tzeitel said, mazel tov, mazel tov. We'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor model comes on.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry. What's his name?
The tailor model comes on. The tailor model comes on. The tailor model comes on.
The tailor model comes on. Oh, thank you.
Have you heard? Ted the Salisbury model, not as a wolf.
No.
Yes,
Zeitel's very model.
yes.
What's all the excitement?
No.
No, model, the tailor.
Model the tailor? That's terrible.
And what's wrong with my boy, model? Excuse me, Shingle. Mazel tov.
Yusuf, do you have a wedding hat for me?
Later will order one, but it isn't cheap.
I got his bride, I can get his hat.
Then come up, come.
Chava, can you watch the shop for me while I'm gone? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you, Chava.
Come, Mama, I'll show you.
Mazel tov, Hava.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazel tov, Hava.
Mazel
tov, Hava.
Please, may I pass?
Why? We're congratulating you.
Mazel tov, Chava. All right, stop it.
What's wrong with you?
Just stop it.
Now listen here, Fietka.
Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Would you like to try this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because we're not Jewish? Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow. Charming, honest, bright, quite ambitious, very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Here, take the book. By Heinrich Heine. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. After you return it, we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things. And it can all turn out quite pleasant. Oh, Fietka, can I do something for you? No, thank you. Oh, you forgot your book.
Oh, no. It's mine.
Thank you, Chava. Good day, Chava.
Good day.
Fietka.
Good day, Fietka.
Sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly one season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
My friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the joy of the newlyweds, Model and Zeidel. May they live together to a ripe old age. Amen. And here comes our beloved rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years. Amen. I am pleased to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: 1 feather bed, 2 goose pillows, and a pair of candlesticks. But in our joy, let us not forget those who are no longer with us, our dearly departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty. But enough tears. We should be happy and content like our good friend Liz or Wolf, who has everything in the world except for a bride. But Lazar has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds he'd like to announce himself. Come, Laser Wolf.
As he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. As for the newlyweds, I am giving them 5 chickens, 1 for each of the first 5 Sabbats of their wedded life. Reb Laser, you are a decent man. In honor of my daughter and her new husband, we accept your gift. You know, there is an old saying... You know, Teddy, I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings. Well, if you'd only listen for a second, I was only going to say... Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement. Not now, in the middle of a wedding. I have the right to talk. Oh, what right? This is not your wedding. Should they? Don't take back to his daughter's wedding. You gave me for the... You know what? I can't. No, you have no right to do this right now.
Quiet! The rabbi! Rabbi, say something.
I say, let's calm down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I'd like to sing something.
Keep your disease chickens!
What is all this screaming about? You had an agreement. You drank on it. All of it's nonsense. Zeidel wanted to marry Model and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself.
Yes. Why not? They love each other.
Love, terror.
A radical. What happened to the matchmaker?
I say.
I know! Let's all calm down.
Musicians play and dance. They dance. Come on, everybody dance. It's wedding.
What's he doing?
Perching.
Someone stop him!
Will someone please dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
But with a girl!
That's what comes for bringing a wild man into your house.
No, he's not a wild man. Some of his ideas are a little different, but...
A sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
well then, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, will someone please dance with me?
What? It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
Look at Timmy's daughter.
She's dancing with a man.
I can see she's dancing. I'm going to dance with my wife. Go there. Go there. Come on.
sorry, but the orders are for tonight. For the whole village.
Play.
Go on.
Play.
All right, man. I am genuinely sorry, Tevye. You understand?
I understand.
Come.
Take him in the house.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Clean up?
There's a boom.
Yeah. I can probably just leave it there.
Oh, mine's getting. Just come.
necessary. Anyway, Model and Sites 11 married almost 2 months now. They both work very hard, and they are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are both so happy, they don't know how miserable they are. Model keeps talking about a sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars and revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people to you, but couldn't you spare a few moments from your catastrophes and get it for him? How much trouble would it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg. I'm sorry. Am I bothering you too much? As the good book says. Why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please, don't be upset, Otto.
Why should I be upset? You must leave. You must.
I really do have to. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, but they can't happen by themselves.
Naturally, you feel you personally have to...
Not just me. Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on right now. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle, your father and others here, they think what happened at Zeidel's wedding was a little cloudburst. And it's all over, and everything will not be peaceful again, but it won't. Horrible things are happening. All over the land. Pogroms. Violence. Entire villages are being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Perchik.
Before I go, there's a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage?
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between man and woman known as marriage it's based on mutual beliefs and a common attitude towards society
and affection.
This relationship has positive social values. It reflects a unity and solidarity
and affection.
And affection. And I, personally, am in favor of it. Do you understand?
I think you're asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes!
I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve, and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I am going away. I'm very happy, Huddle. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I could die for, someone that I could live for too. Yes, now I have everything. Not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having
you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Huddle.
It'll be less hard if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Reptavia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Where?
Yeah, right away.
I'm sorry, Perchik. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
You're engaged.
Yes, Papa,
No,
engaged.
no, you're not. Look, I know you like him. He likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here, so I hope you'll be very happy, Perchik, and you'll have a nice trip, and my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Model and Zeitel, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Perchik. I like you, but you're going away, so in good health, and my answer is still no.
You don't understand, Papa.
You're not listening. I say no. I'm sorry, Otto, but we'll find someone else for you here in Amatep.
Reptavia!
What is
You're
it?
not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking for my permission.
But we would like your blessing.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head? Impossible. At least with silent model, they asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, you'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out a thread. Where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. No, he doesn't ask me, but he tells me. First he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
I will send for her as soon as I can. I love her.
He loves her. Say, new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new, weren't they? But on the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. After all, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this they want to be blessed, unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. But look at my daughter's eyes, she loves me. Tradition! All right, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. What will I tell your mother? Another drink?
Perhaps if you told her something, that I'm going to live with a very rich uncle, or something like that.
Please, Perchik, I can handle my own wife. Go there! Go there! Go there! I have just been speaking to Perchik and Huddle.
Well,
Well, they seem say that.
Just like this without even asking me?
Well, who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. I hear he has an uncle. A very rich uncle. A very rich uncle. He's a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important is Hoddle likes him. Hoddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world. Golden. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and there's trouble in the town. You're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golden, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golden, the first time I met you was on a wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy,
I was nervous.
so was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. And now I'm asking you, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
so you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Oh, Zaito, darling, guess who I just saw? Your sister, Haka, with that Fiedka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together. You saw Haka with Fiedka? Would I make it up? Oh, and Zaito, I happened to be at the post office today, and the postman told me there was a letter there from your sister, Haka. Wonderful, I'll go get it. I got it. It's from her intended, her chick. Haka will be so happy. It's open. It happened to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Zaito married Model and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hoddle? Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes!
And crazy student. Remember at the wedding, he danced with Kathy's mother. Well, I just heard that Hoddle's been arrested in camp. No, terrible, terrible. Do you remember
gone to Kiev.
No!
God forbid.
She did!
She did!
Terrible news, everyone! Terrible! Remember Perchik?
Yes.
Started all the trouble.
So?
I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That Golda's been arrested, and Hoddle's gone to Kiev. Hoddle studies dancing. Tevye's acting strange. Sprinza has the measles. Bianca has the mumps.
And that's what comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in bad trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested and convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
If he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
How can you say that? What wrongs did Moses do, and Abraham, and Joseph, and they had troubles?
But why won't you tell me where he is now, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia. And he asks that you leave your mother and father to join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
He did not ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. It's the greatest work a man can do.
But Hoddle,
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Who could have losing my heart to every hope but peace here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come, change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching old dreams from dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, losing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love, I'm
We'll be there to make the wedding, there in the wilderness.
I promise you, we'll be married under a canopy.
Well, no doubt a rabbi or two was also arrested. All right, give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God only knows when we'll see each other again.
And we will leave it in his hands. Take good care of her. See that she dresses well.
Really? Mazel tov!
To my boy, Marshall's. There's a new arrival there.
I came for the shirt. Yes, it's right here.
See? It's my new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations. Thank you. Good day. See, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your hand and your foot and...
I will, but I'm afraid.
Hava, let me talk to your father.
Oh, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No! I will talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Baba, Fietka and I have known each other for quite some time now.
Chava, I would be much happier if you and him would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Well, of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fietka is not a creature, Papa. Fietka is a man.
Well, who says that he isn't? It's just that he's a different kind of a man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which, translated, means a bird may love a fish, but where will they build a home together?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Fietka and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Don't you know what this means, marrying outside the faith?
But Papa!
No! No, Papa! Never speak of this again! Never mention his name again! Never see him again! Never!
Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Models New Machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. When I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I am very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come along.
Go now. I am the man of the family. I am the head of the house. I want to see Models New Machine. No! All right, let's go. How long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he on 3? I know I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures. He has the same rights as I. The rights to be sick, the rights to be hungry, the rights to work like a horse. But, dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this guy. I know, I should push him.
Tanya! Tanya!
What is it?
It's Anna. She's left home this morning with Fiedka.
What?
I've looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Go home. We have other children at home. You have work to do. I have work to do. Go home, Goldie.
But Hava.
Hava! Hava is dead to us. We will forget it. Go home. Go.
Little bird, little Chava, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all out blue. All I can see is a happy child, the sweet little bird you were, Chava, Chava. Little bird, little Chava, you were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child.
stop! At least listen to me. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept? How can I accept it? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, on my people? If I try to bend that far, I'll break. On the other hand, no. There is no other hand. No, Papa! No!
Papa!
No, Papa!
Papa!
No!
Golda, are you home? I've got the the boys I told you about. Golda, darling, here they are, wonderful boys, both learning boys, Golda, from good families. Each of them a prize, a jewel. You couldn't do better for your girls.
I don't know yet, Tim. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like? Grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged. Nothing to worry about later. No looking around. Their futures all signed and sealed.
Which one? For which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick.
Golda! Golda, is Rectavia home?
Yes, but who's in the house? Why? Is there some trouble?
Call your father.
Go home. Tell your parents I'll talk to them.
What's the matter? Why are you gathered here together like a bunch of goats?
Rectavia, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
We thought maybe because you know him so well, maybe he told you what's true and what's not. There are some rumors going around.
What room?
Someone from Zolonin told me that there's been an edict issued in Petrograd that all...
Good evening, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They are my friend.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for theirs also. Devia, how much time do you need to sell your home and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you you're going to have to leave Anatevka.
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first I thought you might be spared. Your daughter Hava who married.
My daughter's dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
But this little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in this world. Trouble making.
Like us.
You aren't the only ones. All of your people must leave all of the villages. Zolonin, Rabalevka, the whole district is to be emptied. I have an order here. It says you all must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days. No, there's no.
And you, who've known us all our lives, you'd carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand?
I understand.
And what if we refuse to go?
You'll be forced out.
We'll defend ourselves.
Fight against our armies? I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home. My land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days. Come.
get together with people is a little. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. Eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Oh, great, yes. That way the whole world will be blinded to.
Brother, we've been waiting for the Messiah our whole lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him someplace else.
He's right. I'll see you before I go.
3 days.
I have over 100 bottles of vodka. What am I going to do with them?
Where can I go with a wife, your parents, your children?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
That's true.
A pan.
A broom.
A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree.
So what's a stone?
Or a house.
With Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
Wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join you.
Be careful with these.
My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave him to us on our wedding day.
Come, children. Come and pack the rest of the clothes.
Golda, darling, I had to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golda, darling, remember I told you yesterday I didn't know where to go? What to do with these old bones? Well, now I know.
You want to hear?
I'll tell you. Golda, darling, all my life I've been going one place. Now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land.
You're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed! And you know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenza, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed with. But in my sleep, it's a sign, right? So, somehow or other, I'll get to the Holy Land. And you know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker now. I'll arrange marriages, yes. So, I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time, Golda, will be a happier occasion. Meanwhile, we suffer in silence. Right? Of course.
Come, Golda, we have to hurry. Come, we have to leave soon.
Leave. Sounds so easy.
Oh, we'll all be together again soon. Moro, Zeitel, and the baby, they'll come too, you'll see. That Moro is a person.
And Berchik and Hodel? When will we ever see them?
They come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath. You know what she writes? He sits in prison, she works. One day he will be set free, and together they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the other children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Golda, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Belle, Tevita, I'm gonna get on my way.
Where are you going?
Chicago, America. My wife, Uma Sarah, may she rest in peace. Had a brother there.
That's nice.
Oh, no. No, I hate him. But a relative's a relative. Goodbye, Tevita.
Zeitel, are they almost finished inside?
Hava! Hava will see you.
I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him.
He will not listen. At least he will hear. Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told Mama that. Hava!
We came to say goodbye. We're also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who would do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we're also moving. Some were driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come, Hava.
Goodbye, Hava. Goodbye, Fedka.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America if you'd like.
We will be staying with Uncle Avram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Alfred. We'll be staying with Uncle Alfred. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need your advice, Golda. Zeitel, don't forget the baby.